What is going on, gamers? It is J Plays. I'm finally back with another video. It's been a while, but you guys may know that one of my last videos was an AEW Unrivaled video. I had 3 figures, which were the Series 3 Darby Allin, the Series 4 Matt Hardy, and the Series 5 John Moxley. Since then, I've come into possession of a couple more. In fact, at this point, the collection is actually rounded to an even 10. So, who to start with first? Okay, I've got the figures out and them on top of the boxes, so you can see the boxes and stuff. So let's just start with, let's just go in series order. So to start with, we got Series 2 Rey Fenix. Obviously, he's out of the box, as I just said. I've had these stood up on the shelves for quite a while, but, you know, I haven't really changed anything. So, there's the Rey Fenix. These little feet. These feet, I think, are kind of flat, and also, like, my hinges, like, my foot hinges are quite stiff, which I think is a good thing. I have taken off the knee pads. He did have knee pads, black knee pads. I did cut them off. So there we go. Yeah, I did cut those off. I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So that's Series 2 Phoenix, and we've got his brother. So this box is actually quite bashed up. We got, unfortunately, quite a bashed up box. I mean, this was just how I found it at the Entertainer. But this is his brother Penta. This is his box. You see there's a hand in there that I don't use. And here he is. Here's Pentagon Jr., as he was called in this point. I think he's Penta El Cerro Miero now. But there we go. Nice little tongue sticking out. So yeah. As you probably saw from when I just picked it up, this guy's torso is very loose, quite wobbly. I mean, you can probably hear it jiggling just... There you go. So, yeah, quite a loose torso, but either way, I like him. This waistband thing is kind of annoying. I have taken it off a few times, but, you know, that's just... It is what it is, I guess. So yeah, and that's all I have for Series 2. I do intend on getting all the characters I don't have from Series 2. I'm not going to be buying John Moxley again, because I already have him, and you saw him in the last one, so there we go. Moving on to Series 4, I basically have all of Series 4 minus 1. So if you want me to go and get the final guy in Series 4, then put it in the comments. I'll definitely try and get him. So the back of the Series 2 box, I actually quite like. I like the back of the Series 2. So I've already got Moxley, got these two. I do actually have a Series 5 Hangman. So there we go. And this Dustin is quite notorious because it's basically one of the most inaccurate figures height-wise. Like, he is massive, and it didn't get updated until Unrivaled Series 1, which is basically just the other the Unmatched. Sorry, this is just the other Unrivaled collection, basically. So here's Kenny's box. There's some hands in there. And yeah, the only person I don't have from Series 4 is Cody. Recently, Cody left, I think. Oh, man, that's going to date this video. I think it's the 23rd of February, recording this. Yeah. So, yeah, we don't know what he's done yet, but here's Kenny in his jacket. I did put all the jackets back on yesterday, and I did also do a sleeve hack as well. on Darby and Sammy. I'll show you those when I get to them, obviously, and I'll show Darby near the end. But here's Kenny. I love the screaming head sculpt on this. The head sculpt's amazing, and the hair's accurate. And look at the gear. The gear looks amazing. Like, this looks better in figure form than it did actually on Kenny. And also, if you look at the back, it's got the one wing. The one-winged angel. For Final Fantasy fans, that's a Sephiroth reference. So yeah, that's Kenny. I like Kenny. I really like Kenny, actually. Kenny's like one of my favourite figures that I own. He just looks so good, and he moves really well. Again, I did get rid of the knee pads. They did have an Omega symbol on them, but yeah, I cut them off because I didn't really like the look of the knee pads, and the articulation was kind of limited and stuff. But yeah, you know, you got the wrist tape. Actually, I think everybody's got wrist tape. Yeah, everybody's got wrist tape. So, but yeah, I just love that hair. The hair on this is crazy. So yeah, so moving on. Series 4, Sammy Guevara. So, I'm not going to get these cards out because they are a bitch to get out. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. And here's the figure. This jacket initially had sleeves. I did take a pair of scissors to them and just cut the sleeves off because it really limits articulation. And plus the fact if I ever use these, like, you know, I don't know, or just messing around with them, I always take the jackets off. The jackets, for me, are kind of like display things. So, but yeah, he's got the little sunglasses. He's actually got, like, really small little sunglasses. If you do get this figure, you will have to be careful taking this out of the packet, but this is some cool little sunglasses. And there's his face. Look at that. Looks just like him. And that hair, though. That hair is crazy. And you got the little panda on the trunks. The glasses go on surprisingly easily, and they stay on there. I mean, he looks cool. You know, he looks cool with the glasses on. I like it. And then the next one is Series 4, Santana. So, and actually, this one's kind of funny because my box actually has a sticker on the date and what show it was on, covering up a misprint. Or not a misprint, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that the sticker is accurate. But yeah, they printed 2019 on the box, which I found kind of funny. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, there's the grey tear at the back because he came with a Puerto Rican flag, which I have right here, actually. There we go. There you go. There's the little... I don't know which way it's supposed to go, but I think it's... Yeah, it's that way. It's a nice little thing. It's held in quite well by a piece of cardboard, actually. It's quite impressive how strong that cardboard is. So there you go. There's your little Puerto Rican flag right there, because he is very proud of his heritage. So there we go. And I'm just going to put that back in the cardboard. Put that back around the cardboard. And back in the plastic. And back in my drawer. So yeah, here's the figure. Here's the figure. I really like Santana's head sculpt. I think this head sculpt looks amazing. He does come with a second head sculpt with an eye patch over his eye, which is good because the match on the back is actually his eye for an eye match, I believe, with Jon Moxley on his way to getting the AEW World Title. So, a bit more of a look. As you can see, he's got the tattoos. I will have to... There we go. Just bend his arm a little bit. There's the crucifix tattoo. It's kind of cool. And the other tattoo on his chest. I don't know if this is up to date with the tattoos and stuff. I love the headband as well. I mean, it doesn't come off, which is good. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have kept it on. I'd have only kept it on for this video. These guys, he did also come with a waist piece that like was supposed to be overalls, but you can't take them around the shoulders or anything. I kind of lost that. I don't know where that went. Sorry guys, camera adjustment. There we go. I kind of lost that. Don't know where it went. Again, knee pads off. I think it just looks better without knee pads. So yeah. And just shuffle these guys up because it's actually getting quite crowded up here. And here we go. Here's the box for his teammate Ortiz. So yeah, comes with another head sculpt, screaming head sculpt. Just not sure if you can see that. There we go. Nice look to it. Does also come with a flip flop, or I don't know what they call them in America, but comes with a flip flop. Put that over there. And the one thing that shocked me about when I got this guy out, Ortiz also came with a overall waist thing, but it had a very thick rubber Puerto Rican flag sticking off. So, oh yeah, he's got a Puerto Rican glove. There we go. And an inner circle shirt, which I do actually really like the look of. You can't take this off. This is how the figure looks. But the one thing that surprised me was how big this head sculpt is. I mean, look at the size of it. And the hair isn't, like, plastic. It's rubber. Like, it bounces. It's a head sculpt that bounces. Like, seriously. Like, it's a head sculpt that bounces, which I find amazing. But at the same time, it's a really heavy head sculpt, nice quality rubber. If we could get it back on the thing, that'd be nice. There we go. I heard a pop, which means that's on there. Articulation, he really can't move his head much if you choose to keep the big free-flowing hair on, because it is like a very big piece. You'd also have the very weird, like, foot shoes. It's very weird. I'm pretty sure all these guys do actually have, like, boot cuts or something, like lower leg rotation. Either way, I don't really care about that stuff, but you got a couple of the tattoos on his elbows, kind of obscured by the shirt, but I like Ortiz. And finally, the big pain in the ass when I got this out initially, Hangman Adam Page. So he comes with jug, cup, shooter finger. This man did initially have like a neckerchief covering his face, but when I tried to take that off, actually, the whole hinge for the head, because it's on a ball hinge, not a ball joint like a WWE figure. The heads are on a ball hinge. The whole hinge came out of the neck, which I was quite worried about. But I had to really force it back in. But at the end of the day, he's got a head and some very, very wiggly legs. They haven't really had much luck with making Hangman figures, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're still getting a Hangman. So, there we go. He's a good-looking fella, actually. I quite like him. The jacket is also very... I think it's a thin rubber. Like a cheap feeling... No, not cheap, but like a really decent feeling rubber. Sammy's and Darby's are an even softer rubber. Because they used to have sleeves, but I cut them off. I love the legs as well, the leg detail. I mean, you got these little flare things on the back as well, which I really do kind of like. Hangman was kind of the whole reason I took the knee pads off, because the knee pads blocked this, and all the other reviewers had them like tucked underneath this, and it's like I don't really want to do that. So I just cut the knee pads off, and then I was like, oh, okay, I might as well just purge everybody of their knee pads. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like the look of him. And that is all the recent figures I've got. I will show you Derby quick. So yeah, give me a second. Actually, I'll show you everybody again because they've all got their jackets on. So I'll show you everyone again. I won't be getting the boxes out. There we go. Okay. So just as a retread, here's my Series 5 John Moxley with the Mox jacket on the back. My Series 4 Matt Hardy with the long ass cloak. And as of recording this video, Jeff hasn't actually showed up in AEW yet, but it's pretty much guaranteed that Jeff Hardy is going to show up in AEW, so really hope he does. And I really hope that Damascus comes back as a character on AEW television, because I have missed him. And here we go, the hacked sleeves Derby. I did mess it up a little bit, but I couldn't be bothered to go back and trim it, so there we go. This jacket as well, I don't think I said this in my original video, but this jacket is really nice. Like, it's very nice quality. I mean, Jazzwares and shit, Jazzwares and all that, don't cheap out with their products. But, like, this jacket is really nice. It's like a really nice airbrushed looking thing. I mean, look how thick the bits of rubber are for this. Like, that's crazy. That's such a thick bit of rubber. There you go. There's Derby's jacket. And I'll just show you Derby again, because I think Derby is like my second favourite behind Kenny. Look at that. That looks amazing. I mean, the face paint, the body paint, the gear looks fantastic. And the tiny little boots. Makes them difficult to stand every now and again, but that's not really a complaint I've ever had. But yeah, you know, it's kind of nice. I do like how he looks. He does look really good. So yeah, just put the jacket back on. Just plop the jacket back on quick. Come on, get back on there, you. Yeah, the jackets aren't really difficult to get on, because once you get one arm in, it's just like, okay, just kind of brute force the other arm through. And there we go. I really do need to redo the sleeve cut on this, because I fucked it up Major League. But I'll do that, I'll do that later or something. And there we go, there he is with his jacket back on. And there we go. So one thing I'm going to have to show you quick is just the stack of boxes that comes out from collecting these things. So this is, bear in mind, this is the 7 I've just showed you, not counting the other 3, because you saw the boxes in the first video. This is the stack I'm having to try and keep somewhere, because I want to keep these boxes, because the boxes themselves may be worth something. Look at that. Look at that. That's huge. That is a stack. Like, that's a stack right there. And these things don't even stand next to each other very well. Or on top of each other, I mean. So, you know, the fact I'm actually getting this to work is crazy. But yeah, so, Jesus Christ, I shouldn't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video with a quick little thing. If you've got any questions on what figures I want, or what figures I'd like to have, or just any questions on these figures in general, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them in the next video. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more content coming this year, fingers crossed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.